All right, let's get into this. Inflation. It's the financial buzzword that everyone's talking about. But what does it mean for you and your wallet? In the simplest terms, inflation is the rise in prices over time, which means that the same amount of money buys you less than it used to. Everything from groceries to gas to the cost of living is getting more expensive, and it's all because of inflation. But why is this happening? And most importantly, what can you do about it? Let's start with why inflation is happening. There's no single cause for inflation. It's typically a combination of several factors. Recently, supply chain issues have made it harder and more expensive to get products on store shelves. Energy costs have gone up, making it more expensive to produce and transport goods. Plus, the economic stimulus programs that were put in place during the pandemic led to a lot of money being poured into the economy all at once. When people have more money to spend but there aren't enough goods available, prices start to rise. Now, what does this mean for your everyday expenses? Let's break it down. First, there's the cost of food. If you've been to the grocery store lately, you noticed your bill going up. It doesn't stop at the grocery store. Housing is another area where inflation is hitting hard. Whether you're renting or paying off a mortgage, costs have gone up significantly. Interest rates have increased to help combat inflation, which means higher mortgage rates. If you're renting, you might have noticed your rent going up too, as landlords adjust prices to keep up with the higher costs of property maintenance, taxes, and other expenses. Next, shop smart. Try to buy in bulk for non-perishable items or goods you use frequently. Buying larger quantities often means a lower price per unit, which can save you money over time. You can also consider shopping at discount stores or looking for sales and using coupons. Even though inflation is making things more expensive, retailers still offer promotions, and every little bit you save adds up. Another strategy is to focus on reducing your energy costs. Simple actions like unplugging appliances when they're not in use, using energy-efficient light bulbs, and setting your thermostat a bit lower in the winter and higher in the summer can help cut your energy bill. These changes might seem small, but they add up over time, and in an inflationary environment, every little bit counts. If you have debt, particularly credit card debt, paying it down as quickly as possible is a smart move. With inflation, the interest rates on things like credit cards often rise as well, making debt more expensive over time. Try to focus on paying down high-interest debt first to free up more of your income for other expenses. One thing many people don't consider is negotiating. In an inflationary environment, prices are less predictable, and that includes things like service fees, subscriptions, and even rent. If you're a reliable tenant, it doesn't hurt to talk to your landlord about keeping your rent stable, or at least minimizing the increase. The same goes for services you use regularly. Contact providers to see if there are discounts, loyalty rates, or other ways to reduce your bills. When it comes to investing, think about assets that tend to hold their value, or even appreciate during inflationary times. Historically, things like real estate, precious metals, and certain types of stocks have been good hedges against inflation. Investing in companies that produce essential goods or services is another strategy, as these companies often perform well, even when costs are rising. Of course, investing always comes with risk, so it's wise to do thorough research or talk to a financial advisor if you're considering new investments. Lastly, look for ways to increase your income. Whether that's picking up a side job, freelancing, or finding ways to monetize a hobby, additional income streams can help you cover rising costs without making drastic cuts in your lifestyle. Remote and freelance work opportunities have grown, and they can be a great way to boost your income and add more financial security during times of high inflation. And remember, inflation is often a temporary condition, even if it feels like it lasts forever. Eventually, supply chains stabilize, energy costs adjust, and the market finds balance. In the meantime, stay proactive about your finances, make small adjustments, and focus on the things you can control. All right, before we wrap up, here's one more tip. Don't forget to stay informed. Inflation affects different sectors in different ways, and being aware of changes in the economy can help you make smarter financial decisions. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on managing your money and staying financially savvy. Thanks for watching, And until next time, keep those wallets safe.